Hey Addie, all right, how you doing? So let's go ahead and take a look. I've got your process book and your clickable, and that's fantastic. So let's go ahead and jump over to the clickable first, and let's see what we have here. I'm wondering if I can zoom out of this. Doesn't look like it. It's just zoom. Let me try something. No, for some reason I can't zoom out of this. So, okay. Okay, well, all right, let's go and take a look. So we've got our clickable, right? And let's go ahead and I want to take a look at the actual pages. Let me see how. Okay, so right now I'm looking at the clickable and I'm not sure what page I'm on, but I can see that there's no way to get back home from the page I'm on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the page view and let's go ahead and, okay, I see. So here's your page, baby a prototype. So find the right food. So I think it would make sense to start with um, the sign in page and the account setup page where you establish your name, your account, as well as your baby's name. And then we can start jumping into the find food, the right food. Page 2, we have likes, dislikes, and allergies. Um, so I think the pages are making sense. You go to all of these different pages. Now, I think honestly, I think there's too many pages of this example right here because they're all basically doing the same thing. They're showing the same thing. We don't need 8 pages showing the same thing. It's just the difference is the type of food. So we have mostly these are all fruits and vegetables. So what about other types of foods? Um, more savory foods, baby foods. They're not listed here at all. All we have are fruits and vegetables. So I would have liked to have seen a section that goes into more of the savory foods instead of just basic fruits and vegetables. The task flows are a little bit difficult to follow. Let me show you what I mean. If we go, let's start by going to this page right here. So we start at this page, right? Okay, and we can see that, as I said, at this point, wouldn't it have made sense to start with the sign-in page where you set your account, set up your account. So find the the right food for your baby. So you make your choice, and this goes to keep track of what they like or dislike. See, I don't understand that transition. Why do we go to a like and dislike and allergy page from the previous page, which is choosing the right foods? So wouldn't we go from this page to wouldn't this page come in a little bit later? So this page you would just come in and you would say, okay, let's see, what does my baby like? So you just go there and click. I guess that makes sense, yeah. Or shoot, well, I can't remember, what is my baby allergic to? You just go there and find out all of your, okay, so let's just go back to that first page. Okay, so now as far as the app goes, I'm not seeing any global navigation. So in other words, when we get to another page, we're kind of stuck, and we know that that is not a good experience for a viewer. So let me show you what I mean. So we come here, we click here. Now the only place to go from here is here. So what if there's no back button and there's no home screen? I would have liked to have seen a home screen and a back button, global navigation, just to work your way out of if you possibly get lost. Right here, what's your baby's name, date of birth? Okay, so now we can go and make our choices. I think at this point it would have been better just to, instead of all of these, maybe start just a subcategory called fruits, vegetables, and savory foods. That way, when you click on them, you'll go to this page and you'll be able to make your selections therein. Okay, so here you can make your selections. You go to watermelon, and then from here, from watermelon, wouldn't it be smart to go to a page that shows all sorts of different kinds of watermelon baby food products? Do you see what I'm saying? Um, or maybe recipes for preparing your own baby watermelon food. Just things like that. Right now, so our only choice from here is to say, okay, I go to watermelon. So now I can either go back to lists, or I can go back to foods, or I can go back to the baby's name. So those, I mean, they make sense, but I think the user task flows could be a little bit more complete and more expeditious in terms of following the actual task flow. So see, right now, I don't have any way to get back home. Do you see what I'm saying? Right now, there's no way to get back home. Okay, and this page doesn't have, so yeah, so you can see there are a little bit of issues in here, but nothing major. I think it's a great logo. It's a really good setup so far. Just a few missing task flows and a few areas where we could potentially get caught up without a way out. As far as the process goes, the process book is a basic work in progress, right? And I'm looking through this and I'm seeing that you've got a great start, but I just want to make sure that you make sure that all of the requirements are included in the process book, which is due during week 5. Be sure to go into week 5 course announcements to take a look at those requirements. It's a list that looks something like this, okay, with all of those requirements. And just what you're going to do is just make sure that I'll have comments and grading for the process book itself in terms of anything missing. But you'll want to make sure that all of the requirements are present in your final process book. And we do have one checkpoint next week, or this week, week 5, for the process book before final submission. So, okay, all right, great job. If you have any questions at all, please let me know. Thank you very much.